Welcome to the NRN Burger Showdown. Before we get into this interview, here's a word from our sponsor, Lamb Weston.
At Lamb Weston, our crispy fries are so crispy, they want a taste test before anyone ever tasted them. Find out how.
Small Sliders was founded in 2019 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and was named a breakout brand by Nation's Restaurant News just last year. Now the company is entering a new phase, one of tremendous growth and disruption. CEO Maria Rivera said the company has spent the past year going through a brand refresh and ramping up the team to position itself within this next phase.
I have been reflecting a lot since I've crossed over my first year at Small Sliders. And for sure, this was a transformational year for us. If we think about it as we're entering our second era, like the Taylor Swift tour, although that's a tall ask, and redefining and reimagining what is possible for us now that, not only we have gone from I've heard about smalls to I know about smalls to I want smalls and I want smalls in my community. When you think about that, then you have to reimagine what is truly possible for the brand.
Rivera said the concept is disrupting the burger space because of its ability to attract three different generations, from Gen Alpha to millennial parents.
If we actually have an opportunity to be relevant, if we think through those lenses at a faster rate than perhaps a legacy brand.
Okay.
I think that's what allows us to be disruptive in the space, in addition to the fact that we actually have a phenomenal product. So, we are not necessarily competing with other giants in the slider category. We're just sort of marching on our own beat of the drum and just doing our own thing. And if you package all of that in a way that is meaningful to your core customer, and you continuously work on really focusing on the message you're driving generationally, then you are going to disrupt or attract. We have an iconic building, right? When I think about the potential to have something iconic, the orange can, you're going to notice it 10 miles away. There's no way you're going to miss that iconic brand through anything you do.
Of course, Small Sliders is also unique in that it features a modular prototype, or CAN as the company calls it. The smaller footprint at about 800 square feet allows the company to open at a quicker pace and with tighter, often more cost-effective operating costs.
We have over 160 cans signed. We finished the year well above 155, and we just signed another deal about a week ago, so that puts us at exactly 164 units, either open or under development in 8 states, soon to cross, our entry into our 9th state. And we just opened an additional 5 states. 55% of the 8 states that we had open last year are sold out. So, 55%. So when you think about how fast the interest in smalls is growing and the acceleration, and we don't do any deal larger than 8, right? So we don't sell 100-unit deals. We are not getting ahead of ourselves.
Rivera notes that the brand's pace, while swift, will remain disciplined. Not only has the company turned down 100-unit deals, for example, but also international deals. The menu, the loyalty program, operating model, and everything else will stay simple as well.
The health of the business is very strong, and it gives me a lot of confidence that we're building something that can be value accretive for our partners. And it's not just I think, it's I know, but to stay on that path, it requires a lot of discipline to say, yes, we are not going to be the brand for everybody. We sell cheeseburgers, sliders, period, end of story. We're not going to overcomplicate ourselves. I do appreciate and understand why other brands have other menu items, but that's not how we design our journey.
That journey is now entering a pivotal time, she adds. Rivera believes the conversation about Small Sliders will be very different a year from now, in fact.
We are behaving like, those big brands that I've led in before. So fair to say we will have over 350 units signed by the end of this year. And that's That's not inconsequential. That's not a small brand.